Fleetwood Mac fans erupt as Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham spark reunion hopes with cryptic posts. The internet was set ablaze this week when legendary rock icons Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham seemingly reignited the magic that once defined Fleetwood Mac. Fans around the world were sent into a nostalgic frenzy after the former bandmates and famously complicated exes shared a series of cryptic Instagram posts that many believe point toward an unexpected reunion, or at the very least, something special on the horizon. It all began when Stevie Nicks took to Instagram to share a photo alongside a few carefully chosen words. A lyric from Frozen Love, a song from the 1973 Buckingham Nicks album. The haunting line, "And if you go forward," immediately sent waves of excitement through the band's loyal followers, many of whom still cherish the emotional depth and raw vulnerability that Nicks and Buckingham brought to their music decades ago. In a move that seemed almost cinematic, Lindsey Buckingham picked up where Nicks left off. Posting on his own Instagram, he completed the lyric with, "I'll meet you there." Though brief, this lyrical exchange felt to fans like a door cracking open to something long hoped for but largely thought impossible. The rekindling of the creative partnership that helped make Fleetwood Mac one of the most beloved bands in rock history. Fans wasted no time flooding the comment sections with messages of pure elation. One user summed up the collective mood perfectly, "OMG, everything is right in the world." Another, perhaps speaking for generations who've lived through the band's tumultuous history, exclaimed, "This is my Super Bowl." Others dared to dream even bigger, with one hopeful comment reading, "Best news ever." Yet some fans offered a more tempered guess, suggesting the posts might be hinting at the long-rumored remaster and reissue of the Buckingham Nicks album rather than an entirely new project. Adding fuel to the fire, Mick Fleetwood, the band's founding drummer and ever-charismatic heartbeat, entered the conversation. Fleetwood shared a video on Instagram of himself listening intently to Frozen Love. His caption, "Magic then, magic now," resonated deeply, serving as both a tribute to the duo's early brilliance and a tantalizing clue that perhaps something truly special is underway. The video was then reshared by the official Fleetwood Mac account, transforming what could have been seen as isolated nostalgia into what many now suspect might be coordinated hints from the band itself. For Fleetwood Mac fans, even the faintest possibility of a reunion feels like the return of an old friend. The band's legacy isn't just about the music, it's about the stories woven into every verse, every chord, every live performance marked by visible tension and undeniable chemistry. The dynamic between Nicks and Buckingham has long fascinated the public. Lovers turned creative partners whose heartbreaks and reconciliations became legendary and in many ways, fueled the raw honesty that made albums like Rumors timeless. If these cryptic posts are, in fact, building towards something new, it would mark a significant turning point. Buckingham parted ways with Fleetwood Mac in 2018 under strained circumstances, and many fans had resigned themselves to the idea that the classic lineup would never share a stage, or a studio, again. The possibility of seeing them reunite even briefly is more than just a music headline. It's a chance to witness history repeat itself in the best possible way. Yet even if what comes next is simply a remastered version of Buckingham Nicks, the significance shouldn't be understated. Originally released in 1973, the album introduced the world to the unique blend of Buckingham's intricate guitar work and Nicks' enchanting voice. Though it didn't achieve massive commercial success at the time, it laid the groundwork for what would soon become one of rock's most celebrated collaborations. Many fans see the album as the spiritual prelude to Fleetwood Mac's era-defining transformation. Online discussions have also reignited broader conversations about the band's complex past. Some fans noted the poetic symmetry of a reunion happening now, nearly 50 years after Buckingham and Nicks first joined Fleetwood Mac in 1975. Others reflected on how the band's story has always been as compelling as their music, rife with love triangles, dramatic splits, and unforgettable comebacks. One thing is clear, the emotional impact of Nicks and Buckingham's posts can't be measured by likes and comments alone. For countless fans, these few words represented hope. The hope that old wounds can heal, that artistic chemistry endures despite time and distance, and that legends can still surprise us. In an age of carefully curated social media strategies, these raw, seemingly personal gestures felt authentic, stirring feelings that go far beyond nostalgia. The timing, too, seems fitting. With classic rock enjoying a renewed interest among younger listeners and streaming platforms making once obscure albums newly accessible, Fleetwood Mac's music continues to resonate across generations. Songs like Landslide, Go Your Own Way, and The Chain have found new life on TikTok, television soundtracks, and viral videos. proof that the band's emotional honesty and melodic mastery remain as relevant today as they were decades ago. Whether these recent clues ultimately lead to a full-scale reunion, a reissued album, or a limited collaboration, they have already achieved something remarkable, reminding the world why Fleetwood Mac's story still matters. In an era often defined by fleeting trends and digital ephemera, the enduring magic of Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, and the music they made together stands as a testament to the power of art born from real, complicated human connection. For now, fans will keep their eyes fixed on the band's social media accounts, hoping that the next post answers the question burning brighter than ever. Will they go forward, and will we meet them there?